Hello, and thank you for tuning in. You are tuned into Esoteric Guidance, Extraterrestrial Earth Angel, and my name is Nehru. Divine is leading me to do a tarot marathon today. Okay, return to sender, return to sender, return to sender, times 5,000 with vengeance and a sword. Return to sender, return to sender, return to sender, times 5,000 with vengeance and a sword. Okay. So, Divine is having me do a day of tarot marathon. So it's tarot Thursday. Tarot Thursday. There we go. Okay. And so yeah. So both here on extraterrestrial esoteric or exoteric guidance, and also on the real psychic investigators. That's the R period E period A period L real psychic investigators. Okay, the other channel that I have here on YouTube. And so yeah, so these are going to be shorter readings, okay, but yeah, there are going to be many of them today, okay, and I'll be going back and forth through the channels. There's currently a video being uploaded on the real psychic investigators at this moment in time. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm looking at cards that I set out from one of the very first readings I did this morning. I'm going to show you the cards that I set out. Okay, I just set them out. Okay. Okay. Oops. Okay, that says the government orders hits on starseeds, light workers, and earth angels. We know that. Okay. Their ancestors help us now, though. Okay. And collective. All right. So I'm going to put these back in the deck, and if they come back out, well, then it's just further clarification. Okay. And again, thank you so much for tuning in. We do have 2 new subscribers today. They are private accounts, and that's okay. Thank you so much for joining in and being a part of the collective. I'm not sure if you've just come across the channel or how, or if you've been watching for a while, but thank you so much for tuning in. It's 2:42. Today is 9/18, 9/9, and the year of 9 and the year of the snake. Okay, so all 9s, 4 of them. September the 18th, 9/9. Okay, and the year of the snake. 2025, 2025 is a 9, right? So let's get it. All right. I've already reshuffled and cleansed the cards from the last reading. So yeah, let's go ahead and get in and see what Divine has to say to us. Again, these will be shorter readings. Hermit, coming out of hermit mode into a jubilee that just landed. Okay, a jubilee. Okay. All right. Typically, if the cards do not come all the way, fall out, typically I do not take them, just for the new subscribers. Okay, we have the devil in reverse. Oh man, my ancestors and spirit guides are funny. You know your ancestors and spirit guides. Do you know why you resonate with them so well, and it's so important for you to get on their frequency? Do you know? Because they talk just like you. Okay? So if you be like, fuck that nigga, their spirit energy is like, fuck that nigga. You know what I mean? That's how they are. If you're like, if you do not speak in that way, okay, you do not use profanity. By the way, when the Bible speaks of cursing, thou shalt not curse, it's not talking about shit, okay, motherfucker. It's not talking about that curse. It's talking about demonic witchcraft curses. That's what it's talking about, cursing, not cussing, not profanity. That's not what it's talking about. It's talking about witchcraft. Okay. But yeah, it's just so funny. What they said is just like, All right. And okay. Grab the other group of tarot. Okay. 5/11, when I looked at the video timer, 5/11, January 15th, May 11th, however that resonates for you. Some lifestyle cards. We are getting a lot of divine union energy at this time, a lot of divine union energy at this time. Again, that doesn't resonate for everyone because everyone's not in that place at this time on their journey. Some are there, some have yet to reach that place. But you can learn from those who in reverse. Oh, so we got the devil in reverse twice. And I just heard no more. 6 minutes exactly on the timer. Okay? So no more, devil. Whatever they were doing to you, collective, for many of you, they can't do it anymore because they've been caught. Okay? They were trying to do this. Stop your love life. You see Cupid being held on the ground by whatever that bully is right there? Whatever that bully is. Okay? Someone could like bullies, the dog bullies. Okay? All right. So, go ahead and grab the cards. We'll take a look at what's here. I'll show you the cards and then we'll go ahead and put them in the stack and see what divine reveals. Remember the cards that I showed you earlier. We'll see what comes out. Okay, 5 of Pentacles into the stack. Again, the bully, the love bully. Karmic ass devil in reverse. No more devil, no more devil. Someone is a drug addict or takes pills or on medication, and they might have a tray that looks like this. And every last one of those boxes are filled with drugs. When I left the VA hospital in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, after my kidney transplant on 7/7/17, okay, after 4.5 years of dialysis because of witchcraft, okay, and the warlock and dumbasses that I was dealing with, okay. So when I left the hospital with 17 different pills and a gargle for bacterial infections. When I left the hospital, I was in the hospital for 21, I was there in Pittsburgh for 21 days. Okay? The average stay, look it up. The average stay time for a kidney transplant recipient is between 1 month and 2 months. I was out of there in 21 days. That's a 7/7/7. Further confirmation for the 7/7/17 kidney transplant, right? Look at your synchronicities, collective. All right, a jubilee, celebration. They were trying to stop that. Okay? Whoever that 4 of Cups energy is. That looks like a team fighting amongst themselves, doesn't it? Same clothes, same uniforms, fighting amongst themselves. Could be people that look alike fighting amongst themselves. A poisoning of some sort, your food, they could have attempted to. You could have seen the effects of that in some way, no matter what it came out in. Okay? Higher blood pressure. Could have been organ transplant. You know what I mean? Organ failures, whatever. Okay? But Leo energy. Okay? Lion, Leo, you could be a Leo, have it highly aspected in your North Node, Sun sign, Moon sign, Venus. Check any of those placements. Okay? Oh, and a disease. I didn't even look at that card at first. A disease. Also, there's news coming out about the real side effects of COVID. I, being a kidney transplant recipient, had to have my immune system broken down to 0 because there was an autoimmune virus that attacked the kidneys. And the natural, that's what the reason was. Okay, people die, man says, because of cancer. That's what the medical examiner says. But the truth of the matter is that there's a spiritual reason why we all ascend or die. Okay? All right? So infectious disease, something. Infectious disease department, and whatever that agency is. I don't know what that agency is. Okay? And we have the Hermit. Okay? For me, I believe those of us who have been on this journey for the last 10 plus, 20 plus, 30 plus years, we are coming out of this hermit mode. A lot of us have been in hermit mode for the last 5 or 7 years. Okay, a lot of the earth angels, light workers, star seeds, empath, we've been in hermit mode for some years now. And it's time to come out for many of us that started in 17, 18. Okay, that's when the real shit started. Okay, or the shit that was like couldn't be ignored. Let me say that. The stuff that couldn't be ignored. Anything else? Get angel numbers. Thank you, Yvonne, for guiding me to do this tarot marathon today. Give me the energy, the strength, the wherewithal, the wisdom, the intuition to speak as you would speak. Because we got this 2020 vision. Okay? While the karmics have got double vision. The karmics got double vision. We got 2020. Okay? You might watch the show 2020. Does 2020 still come on? I'm not sure. 11:11 on the video timer. Does 2020 still come on? 5/5. Okay, May 5th could be significant for you. That is Vanessa Bryant's birthday, the wife of Mamba, the wife of Kobe Bryant. Her birthday is May 5th. Okay. I said 21 days at the VA hospital at the University of Pitt. That's where it's located, on their campus. 21 days I was there. You want to know the name of the nurse who took care of me? Check this out, collective. Check this out. Do you pay attention to the synchronicities in your life? Pay attention. The individual who took care of me, the nurse there, her name is Holly Woods. Can't get any more poetic. I've had a nurse whose name was Joy. Okay, one of my last hospital stays in Florida, that nurse took care of me. Her name is Joy, or Hope. Maybe, is it Hope? Or Faith. It was one of those. It was Joy, Hope, or Faith. I can't remember. Okay, but there we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what the messages are. Okay. Ooh. Okay. All right. Ooh. Okay. I said there's a lot of divine union energy coming out, collective. And the first index card, the first card from the stack, is about to confirm that. Okay. Oh. The eye candy. So he or she could already be eye candy. Okay. You could be looking like eye candy to them. 13:11 on the video timer. You could be looking like eye candy to them. Okay? They could be a Scorpio. You could have dealt with a Scorpio. You could be a Scorpio. Okay? Again, talking about your sun sign specifically. Okay? 55055. Get some fresh air or call some of your pals over. I don't have any currently. And that's not a depressing thing. Take a look around you. There is so much natural beauty waiting to be discovered. Either you will soon become involved in an exciting new project or you will go on a date. Put your charisma to use everywhere. Spread your charm around. And here we go with the first revealing. Okay. You are about to have an anointed union. An anointed union, collective. An anointed union with your divine feminine, divine masculine, male or female. We can all be both. Don't let no tarot reader sit there and tell you or speak only in divine feminine, female energy only. Don't let them motherfuckers sit there and tell you that. If you are a man, you are a guy, go on their comment section and let them know that if you are, don't just say it to say it. If you are a divine feminine man, go on their platform and let them motherfuckers know that you are a rarity. You are a divine feminine male and not a homosexual. Okay? Let them know. Okay? On the other side, we have lied on official paperwork. Okay, so someone lied on official paperwork. Okay, to keep you stagnant. Next, 2020, compassion. It is a confirmation that your assumptions and beliefs are correct, but it's also an encouragement to use your talents and gifts because you will benefit and the work you will they will, I'm sorry, benefit the world and your pockets. Confirmation. Beware of I said beware of beware of service to others. Yeah, beware of who you give your unconditional love to. That is true. Be, be of service to others. Your potential is enormous. Enormous. 2020 vision. Forwards, backwards. 2020 vision. That is revealing. Oh, I just got a notification at 16 minutes. That's an 8-8. 16 minutes. You could find out that they were born on the 8th. They could be born in 1988. Again, age is nothing but a number. I've dated a woman who was 20 years older than me. And if I won't, but I could go on her Facebook page, okay, and I could get a picture of her and I could post it and I could show you what she looked like. She was Anne Margaret, the actress. That's what she looked like. That's not who it was. That's who she looks like. Exactly like her. Okay, pack your bags, collective. Age is nothing but a number. Again, Gen Y, Gen X union. Okay, don't let that stop you. Don't be shallow-minded like that, okay? In ancient times, 90 was like 30. So don't let age define you. This is a collective reading. Remember that. Take what resonates. That is what easily fits. Okay. That's on the 7-7. This message is most likely to reach you during intense uncertainty. You'll come out winning from everything that may come your way. Okay. It's also a sign that you have much life experience and wisdom to share. Yet you'll need enthusiasm, so enthusiasm and charisma is extremely important at this time. An effort to get this message to others. One of the cards that came out in the other earlier readings today, again, it's a marathon, so there are a lot of readings I'm going to be posting today. Okay? This is Tarot, Marathon Tarot Thursday. Tarot Marathon Thursday, however you want to say it. Okay, someone's initials might be TMT, TTM, MTT. Okay, might be something about MIT. Okay. All right. Next, we have the person who is addicted to some type of prescription drug or some sort. Okay. We have the name Smith. That name has already come out today, so that is definitely a double confirmation for somebody. Dallas, Texas, or someone's name, Dallas. First, middle, last. Okay. Next, we have the bully that's been holding you back from your love. Okay. We have weather modifications. Yeah, they do it. Less is more at this time. So less is more. So less, not so many long readings, right? Less is more. So I'm not going into all the other long, lengthy explanations and all that sort of thing, right? Less is more, collective. Okay. So less time on one video or one recording is more because there are going to be more videos being put out. And again, just speaking to what Divine has guided me to do today. Okay? The bully. Disease. Crown protection, collective. Do your crown protection, crown meditations. Okay? There could be rain coming. Okay, that could be RAIN or REIGN. You getting ready to reign. Reign supreme, baby. Reign supreme. Again, welcome in new subscribers. I'm going to tell you a story about these two names. It's Norma and Nora. Okay? You could have already met your partner. Okay, and it was just you didn't realize you didn't realize it, or you weren't. mm I don't know. It wasn't time for it to be revealed. I'm going to tell you about these two names. So when I was on my way to Southeast Asia, specifically Malaysia, back in May, I flew out of LA to Hong Kong. In LA, I was in LA for almost 24 hours waiting on my flight because it had to get changed. Okay. While I was there, there was a Nora, okay, that came up to me, and she told me that she was in need of some financial assistance. Okay. So I blessed her. Okay. Then when I got to Malaysia the first time, I'm back in Malaysia. When I got to Malaysia the first time, okay, I met a Norma. Okay. And Norma is from a country in Africa, but she lives in China. Okay. And all we did, this is how it happened, collective. So I'm going to show, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you how we bumped into each other. Okay. But I don't know where I know nothing about her. I haven't tried to follow her. I haven't tried to, nothing. She would have to physically appear or contact me in order for me to even be able to find her on social media. I have no idea who that individual is. Okay. But, okay, her name is Norma. And Nor, the prefix Nor means light. Okay? But she lives in China. Okay? She's a brown-skinned female. Okay? All right, and it's so funny because even at the place, so the story, this is how we met. So I was coming out of the hotel room, and she was coming out of the hotel room, walking through the lobby, getting ready to get on the elevator. Okay? And just said hello. And I don't know, somehow, I don't know if she asked me or if I asked her, what are you doing? I don't know if she asked me, what am I doing, or am I going to eat? I don't know how it all started. Anyway, we ended up having lunch together that day. Okay? Just us sitting down. Okay? And then the next day, I think she was due to leave out, or a couple of days later, she was due to leave out or something. She said she was in Malaysia to take care of some paperwork. Okay? And again, that lunch was the only time we spent together other than the day that she left. That was the only time we didn't spend. And it was just minutes. Okay? I did take her over to, for those of you who have seen the community tab on Esoteric Guidance, I did post a video about, or a picture, I think. No, a video of me at a stand, at a food stand. Okay? So the day that she left, I took her over to that newsstand, and we got chicken sandwiches. Okay? She bought her own chicken sandwich. I bought my own chicken sandwich. Right? And she was waiting on an Uber or a Grab ride here in Malaysia. And I just stood there and was just talking. She was telling me something about, she said that her friends confide in her and she often advises them. And she says she's often right about the relationships and things like that she gives advice on and all of that sort of thing. And then I mentioned to her about opening your third eye and your crown. And so it was just literally just that, I don't know, 10-minute conversation or something. That was the last time I've seen her. I haven't heard from her. I don't know who she is or anything else. Okay. So that is how it could happen. It could just be something like that. And it could have been someone you met years ago. And all of a sudden, here they are, because the timing is right. It's 24:24 on the video timer, collective. 24:24 on the video timer. Okay? So, that's Norma. Hope you're doing well, Norma, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Okay? Leo energy, celebrations, and a bicycle. So someone could ride bicycles. Okay? Someone could like to cycle. Okay? It's the end of a cycle. Okay? The devil that came out in reverse is revealing Budapest. And the government orders hits on, we already, whoop, we saw that. Look at that. That one came back out. Their ancestors helping us now. So that's a double confirmation, that one. Okay. And again, I'm trying not to get all of the readings confused. This name, okay, they could be an Aries or a Libra, okay. Celebration. Okay. Next, we have San Antonio. They could live in Texas. Again, we have Texas out here twice, or at least cities in Texas, Dallas and now San Antonio. Car is rigged. Get it checked. Houston, Texas. Texas. I could live in Texas. All my exes live in Texas. All my exes live in Florida, most of them. Okay. That's why I left. Hello. We're ready. Preston, Zane, and Katie Walter. Preston, Zane, Katie Walter. They could be in for a paradigm shift. Okay. Next, we have the poisoning. We have a karmic uncle and a grandpa. Okay. So these could be the two individuals that have been doing witchcraft and spell work against your love journey collective. And karmic uncle, they could be faking like they're your father, or could have, or acting like it, or think they are, or something. And a grandfather. Okay, they could be combative energies. Okay, the ancestors, the grandfather now, even if they didn't protect you in the natural here, they could now be kicking this karmic uncle's ass. So this right here could be karmic uncle vs grandpa. And let me put grandpa on top, because grandpa or grandma, there we go. Grandpa, grandma, whooping ass, and ain't taking names. The hermit, someone was murdered to keep them quiet. The government is willing to kill you in order to silence you. This is a true story. Okay? And check the name. Carolyn. Caroline, Carolyn. Okay? Carol. All right? Or Lynn. Lynn. All right? Thank you so much as always. Again, less than 30 minutes. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and pull some randoms. 2000s kid. Collective, you need to start a journal. Okay, if you do not have one already, you need to start a journal to chronicle your journey. Delois, that name's starting to come out a lot. So Delois. Okay, someone got rid of the evidence. Delois got rid of evidence in some cases. Okay, your sun sign, collective. Okay, they've been attacking it with water magic. Okay, that represents your crown to me, your sun sign. And it could be this individual, Leah or Leah. That's where they've been attacking you. That's reckless. All right. So thank you so much, collective, for tuning in. And as always, be encouraged.